Hi guys, I'm Shandor, welcome to my cinema. Today I'm going back to the works of Clint Eastwood, and since I'm in a western mood today, I chose his directorial debut, the 1973 western movie High Plains Driftr. At least I think this was his directorial debut. This was either his first or second movie as a director. I think it was his first. I know that this was inspired by the works of Sergio Leone, and gosh, I can't remember the other director. That sucks. Anyway, so apparently he had some foundation to build upon, when it comes to his directing. But I'm actually pretty curious to see what his first work was, as a director. He actually came to be an amazing director, I think. So this is gonna be interesting. I know nothing about this movie except that Clint Eastwood directed it and also stars in it. But I know that this movie is held in pretty high regard, so hopefully I chose well. Here comes High Plains Driftr, guys. 3, 2, 1. High Plains Driftr. I like the fonts. That looks really cool. And the music is great too. Okay. I mean, seriously, gorgeous whites. Beautiful. Yeah, the white shots are just freaking... They're killing me. Lago. The look of this movie feels timeless, Absolutely timeless. This could have been made today. Since everyone's looking at him, I'm guessing he's a stranger at this place. And I guess the residents of this town don't like strangers. I'm guessing he's just passing through, actually. Oh, I wonder if the coffins are gonna come into play later.
Maybe you think you're fast enough to keep up with us, huh?
What's their deal? They're afraid of him.
A lot faster than you'll ever live to be.
That was a line.
I don't know which smells worse. Him or you shit in the bottom?
That was so cool. Slick.
What did you say your name was again?
I didn't.
Yep. Well, better get those coffins ready.
Oh, look at this, it's ruined.
There's no need for all that.
All what?
If you want to get acquainted, why don't you just say so?
Yeah,
Your feet, ma'am, are almost as big as your mouth.
A bottle of whiskey for courage and the manners of a goat.
she likes him. Well, you were asking for it, pretty much. Hey, hang on a second. That's really not okay. Is this character like seriously morally ambiguous? Because that was a weird scene. Memories? Bad memories, I guess. Oh yeah. Hang on, it's not a memory. Or is it?
Please, let me. Damn you if I am.
If that was an actual memory, that means that he used to be a sheriff. Ah! There go the coffins.
Forgive and forget, you know. That's our motto.
You dirty bastard.
Uh,
I'll kill you.
He still has a cigar in his mouth.
What if it took us so long to get mad?
Because maybe you didn't go back for more.
Stacy Bridges and the Carlin brothers are due to get out of jail today. They coming here?
That's been their plan, according to all reports. There's no reason to believe they've changed it.
Oh,
They're gonna burn this town to the ground, and you know it.
okay, bad boys are coming.
Curtis Morris and Short were professional gunfighters on the payroll of the Lago Mining Company to protect our interests and the interests of this town, which are identical. Then one day before we actually needed the bastards, they managed to get themselves killed.
Stacy Bridges and his cousins, the Carlin boys, they worked for the company. They were, you know, what you call troubleshooters.
Mm-hmm.
Before there was lots of trouble, and they took care of it too. Except, well, they got too damn big for their britches. Well, we had to take them into custody. That's what. You know, I clapped the old bracelets on them myself.
I mean, does a mining company usually leave gold ingots lying around like that?
Oh, that does seem a bit peculiar, you know. Matter
Sure.
of fact, Stacy kept bringing that up at the trial all the time, saying
Yeah.
that he was being railroaded with.
Probably.
And look, I'm no lawman. You know, they just hung this thing on me when that young Marshal Duncan was killed. You know, he was whipped to death right here in this street. We sure would like it if you'd help us with our problem.
Only problem you've got, Sheriff, is a short supply of guts. You people don't need me.
Yeah.
Place a couple good riflemen on top of that building up there. Maybe a couple more with shotguns down behind green bags over there. A few more on this roof here. Look out up there in the bell tower. Maybe a rifleman. That should just about take care of it.
He's right.
Look, what if we offered you anything you want?
They can't be that desperate.
Unlimited credit. That's what it means. An open charge account with no reckoning. Yes, sir. Anything you want that's here, as best as we can get it for you, we will. Keep your sticky fingers off them blankets if you're not buying, and keep them kids under control. Goddamn savages.
Double standards. Okay.
All right.
Interesting. See, on one hand, he is doing something really nice, and on the other hand, you know what happened to that lady.
Buckle, see, it'll be 5 and 2, carry the 9. That comes to exactly.
No charge.
I mean, in a sense, you know, this town is pathetic, right? Like, seriously, this town is pathetic.
Well, everybody's got to put something in the kitty, right? Right.
About time this town had a new sheriff.
I'm not a runt anymore. I'm the sheriff.
And the mayor.
I'm the mayor.
Any objections?
No, that's fine.
I want you all out on the street in 10 minutes for drill.
Okay. The bad boys are free.
Oh, they'll remember. One way or another, they'll remember.
Again, wide shot. Gorgeous.
You don't want anything to happen. Except you're afraid to do anything about it.
Yeah. I mean, they've got some balls, you know, I mean, they could easily be shot. See? One misfire is all that takes.
No, you're gonna look awfully silly with that knife sticking up your ass.
Oh, Clint Eastwood is just the coolest.
Nick.
Objection?
No, just it's the damnedest thing I ever heard of.
You haven't heard the funny part. What's that? You're furnishing the beer and whiskey.
There's nothing wrong with my barn. It's sound as a dollar.
How come those two Mexes tearing it down?
What?
The number.
I mean, I got 8 people living in rooms up there in my hotel now. Where are they gonna go?
Out.
Man of few words. Oh, that looks... I just love the colors of this movie. So much. And it's also... Oh. Pretty good chase scene. Yeah, they're ruthless. For sure. So what I wanted to say is that the characters are actually pretty interesting because I don't find any of them to be likable, you know, or relatable.
Hell, Dave, maybe we don't even have a problem. Every man that ever got sent up went away saying he's going to come back and get it, right? But think about it. Can you actually remember anyone ever coming back?
The point being, you want to get rid of the gunfighter, is that it?
Well, Dave, we got it before it's too late. He's making a mock of this whole town.
Yeah, that's true.
They're probably all 3 blind drunk in some Nogales whorehouse right now.
Well, if they're dead drunk in Nogales, we'll know in 24 hours. Surely we can put up with the man for one more day.
He's got this whole town so people are beginning to turn on each other.
What's the matter, Morgan? You not getting your fair share of the profits?
Profits? It's not the profits. Business has gone sour since that deal with that former Marshal Duncan.
We had no choice in that matter, and you know it.
Wait a minute,
The big mistake we made was hiring that man Duncan in the first place, and you did that all by yourself.
All by myself.
What? Shut up. The whole town had a hand in what happened. Hell, why do you think Stacy Bridges and the Carlin brothers kept their mouths shut all this time? We all hang.
Ah, the whole town is dirty.
The gunfighter stays till I say otherwise. You understand?
Okay, that's interesting. That is interesting.
Someday soon, someone's gonna step on your scrawny little neck, you lizard, and when they do, you're gonna be nothing but a squishy insect.
What's the deal with that lady? She's always just staring at him.
2 connecting rooms. The best in the hotel.
She can speak.
One for entertaining your many new friends in town and one for sleeping.
Yeah, it's really interesting. There's not a character that is likable or relatable. It's almost like, you know, watching something totally objectively, you know? I like the music here. It's so ominous. And that's a gorgeous shot. The lighting is absolutely magnificent. Oh wait, is that memory again, but what does that have to do with Mordecai? Or is it more of a premonition or something? What the heck is this? Another people are not faceless.
As soon as they find those bodies back there, they're gonna have a hunting party out for us.
And I want time to take 1 year of my life out of Lago before we move on.
You're out late, Mordecai.
Huh?
Well, yeah, he had it coming, unfortunately. I see what they're doing. Oh, these guys are so gonna get it. Oh, hey, was she a part of the plan too? Maybe. You better shoot.
You son of a bitch.
Yeah, he's not there. Yep. Guy's just too good. It's going to die.
hotel. They promised me that they wouldn't...
They promised me. Uh-huh. So he was in on it too.
Well, right now I don't feel too agreeable.
Maybe a little bonus will make you a little more appreciative.
500 in a year?
Done. Done.
He promised that son of a bitch $3,000 after what he did to my hotel.
Promising's one thing, paying's another.
Mm-hmm.
You may just catch a bullet.
Nope.
You were cruel, but I didn't know how far you could go.
Well, you still don't.
I love his
It
lines.
doesn't matter to you. All the rooms are ruined except for our room. Wait a minute. Oh, no. Oh, no. No. No, let go. Let go. Louis! Louis, don't just stand there. Let go.
Yeah, I'd love to oblige you, but man's got to get his rest sometime.
Oblige me.
But I'll tell you what, if you come back in about a half hour, I'll see what I can do, all right?
Why, you low down...
Well, yeah, very, very interesting movie in terms of characterization, you know? He's definitely not a good guy, you know? Like, I don't think he's got...
the name Jim Duncan?
I've heard a lot of things. Why?
He was town marshal here.
Okay.
He's lying out there in an unmarked grave.
What makes you think I care?
I don't know. He's the reason this town's afraid of strangers.
Really?
I was gonna warn you about that. Pretty funny.
What's funny?
You ask me that in a blown-up hotel with 7 dead men to your credit already? Mister, whatever you say is fine with me.
Interesting. So, yeah, the town has some sort of a history.
You're a man who makes people afraid, and that's dangerous.
Oh, yeah.
Well, it's what people know about themselves inside that makes them afraid.
You know what? That was really, really profound. Did not expect that from this movie. But yeah, going back to the characterization, you know, like, this is not your typical, we have a good guy here and the bad guy's there and it's all clear and good, you know, and, you know, you should side with these people and you should hate these people. It's like everyone has some sort of a deficiency here, you know? Even Clint Eastwood's character, it's not like he's a good guy, you know, because he's not. I don't think his morals are in the right place, you know? At least he's very, very morally questionable.
Yes, sir. You mean you want the whole place painted?
Everything.
You can't possibly mean the church, too.
I mean especially the church.
You say we got to, but when we get done, this place is gonna look like hell.
It already does. Kind of.
We're still your neighbors.
Yes, they're my neighbors, and they make me sick.
Good words, damn good words.
But we hid a murder behind them.
You never understand, woman.
Okay,
Anything
interesting.
we wanted to do. But he was determined to turn us in. Wouldn't listen to reason.
Why? Is that really why it happened?
Okay, I'm starting to get it.
Sarah, they would have closed down the mine. Do you know what would have happened to this town then? Would have been the end of everything that we've worked on. All of it. All of us. Sometimes we have to do what's necessary to do for the good of everybody.
And what's the price of a human life, Louis? Ask your good friends if they know that. I'm packing to leave, Louis. I won't be coming back.
Yeah, okay, so this town is rotten to the core. And apparently they killed the previous sheriff, who also came as a stranger to this town. So, okay, now I'm putting the pieces together.
Stacy, help me. My arm. Help me.
You helped them railroad us, and then you got the balls to come down here and ask us for a favor. Goddamn, if I don't admire you. Now we're gonna pick up 12 months back pay and everything else that's owed us.
Stacy, for God's sakes.
No. For our sake. I mean, the combination of that big iron box in the back of your office and me and the boys and just sneak right in there.
I would give you the combination to the gates of hell.
Well, in that case... Yep. Who's that? It's Clint Eastwood.
Keep shooting, damn it! He shot my ear off!
Oh!
There's playing games.
He shot my
Yep.
ear off! Come on, we'll settle this!
They're afraid.
I'll kill you! You son of a bitch, I'll kill you!
Yeah, that smile. Yeah, he was just playing them. The whole town is red. Welcome home, boys. Did it say welcome home, boys? Awesome shot. Awesome, awesome shot. The cinematography is outstanding in this movie. Absolutely outstanding. But I would say the pacing is a bit slow. You know? I feel like this movie could be trimmed by a good 10 minutes, I think. I enjoy it, don't get me wrong. I really do enjoy it. I enjoy the ambiguous nature of it, you know? Breathtaking. Absolutely breathtaking.
What about after we do it? What do we do then?
Then you live with it.
Yeah. I mean, duh.
Where are you gonna be? Are you gonna take the first shot? Are you gonna get Stacy Bridges first? Or maybe you're gonna get all three by yourself?
He literally prepared a picnic. That's so funny. See, like again, this is going on for way too long. I know that it's supposed to build tension, but it doesn't kind of work, so yeah. He went out of town. Yeah. Welcome home, boys. Chicken. Hey, ruining a perfectly good picnic. Chickens. Oh, awesome stunt work. Hey. Yeah, you're done. Yep. You know what? Learning what this town had done, you know, it's really hard to feel sorry for anyone. I guess they had it coming, huh?
It was always you. And that's why Morgan hated you. He knew how much I loved you.
Oh, come on. No one believes that.
But you just cried yourself to sleep every night thinking about me in that territorial prison.
Yeah, for sure.
Then you're gonna take me with you, aren't you?
Yeah.
I can do better than you in a 4-bit fancy house.
He's right, though.
Right now.
Oh! What a shot. That looks amazing. Whoa. Cold. Cold-blooded. Ah! You should probably get the heck out of there. I love that they do seem intimidated, you know? Even though they are, you know, pretty tough guys, but yeah. Can be as tough as Clint Eastwood. Oh! That's so freaking brutal.
Help me.
That's Clint Eastwood's voice. That is so cool. What a shot. What a frame. So good. Done. Yeah. Bye. Mordecai, huh? Yeah. That looks so freaking cool. She was probably the only cool person in this movie. Just as he came, so he goes.
I never did know your name.
Yes, you do. Take care.
Yes,
Wait.
sir, Captain.
So, that flashback, which Mordecai also saw. Marshal Jim Duncan. Okay. Yeah, he's just called The Stranger. I love that. Well, guys, this was High Plains Driftr. Alright, I enjoyed this. I did enjoy this quite a bit. I loved the shootouts, obviously. I loved Clint Eastwood. He's always so cool. He's the coolest guy on this planet Earth. And I think he's gonna have a new movie coming out at the age of 94, I think. He's just unstoppable. But one thing I would say though is that this movie kind of reminded me of Unforgiven, which came out, hang on a sec, 19 years after this. What I mean by that is both that movie and this one, I think, are not necessarily conventional westerns, you know? I think The Unforgiven also broke quite a bit of rules, you know, when it comes to westerns, and this one also. Keep in mind, I'm yet to see Fistful of Dollars and Good, the Bad, and the Ugly, so I don't know, you know, if those movies had these types of qualities too or not. I guess I'm really gonna have to watch those, right? But, you know, this isn't your typical western. I mean, we don't know... Oh, shoot, sorry. So, we don't know anything basically about the main character except that, you know, he's a really good gunfighter. He's morally ambiguous. He doesn't care about anything or anyone. He just follows his own rules. But I don't think he cares about right or wrong, actually. And then you have this town, which is rotten to the core. So basically, you can root for anybody in this movie. And yet, this movie can keep your attention because there's just something about it that is just so gripping, you know? Which I think is pretty freaking awesome. I mentioned that I think the pacing is a bit too slow. I think chopping a good 10 minutes off of this movie would have benefited it. But hey, no complaints other than that. You know, the wide shots are absolutely beautiful. The cinematography is absolutely outstanding. The music is really, really good. This was a fun watch for sure. Guys, thank you so much for watching this movie together with me. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like and subscribe. And see you all next time at the cinema. Bye.